Okay, we're back. Like we ever left. We got two beers from Scott out east. Homebrews. The first one up is Marzen. And
appropriately for a beautiful
yeah, see, I framed a little bit of the
autumnal
fall.
evening.
It's got 4 pounds Pils, 4 pounds Munich, 3 pounds Vienna. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1 pound of Cara Munich. 12 pounds original gravity 1058, final gravity 1014. WLP 820. Marzen. So that must be a Marzen yeast.
Me too.
I assume lager. Yeah. Got some holler tau. And I have already taken a little sippy poo.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty much spot on. You know, I've been drinking hella Oktoberfests, it seems like, for the last month.
Okay.
And so, like, it falls in that, like, sweeter, bready, which Marzen versus the fest beers, which I've also been trying to drink, and they get the lighter, hoppier. No, this hits the spot on. It's pretty much crystal clear. Like very tawny.
Clean tasting, good fermentation, not so overly sweet. With all that Munich and Vienna, I think it would be possibly pretty sweet, too sweet, but it's nice. I guess having like enough pills in there is helpful for that. But yeah, well done. Is some hops, but it's low hop bitterness. It's all about that yummy malt goodness.
It's like just big Munich-y, bready.
Wireman. So we can work on that, and
I can honestly say it's better than some Oktoberfest I had from Pro Brewers this year.
Yeah. Well, it's more.
That's always fun to say.
I was gonna say something about the one he sent that got decarbonated, but that's not really a fair comparison,
right?
Because
the first casualty of a beer trade in a minute.
One of the cans, commercial cans, Scott sent us, the lid got popped off, so some of the beer came out and it got decarbonated, but we still got to drink it.
Oh, ooh, the cops are here.
The light came on.
This is...
Oh, is that going to be a problem?
Oh, no, it's your video.
No, but, no, with the light. Oh, no, not really.
My big head probably blocks it. This is very odd, though. Like, here, can I see the back of one of these? It's almost like this pinkish hue.
Here, you can have the one that we just used. I was going to look at this one. I haven't read. This one is a hoppy wheat. And I know he's commented he's kind of so-so on this one, but he also said he did some water treatment. Looks like it was 1048 to 1.008, or maybe it was 1.004. I'm not sure. He has both those numbers down. He's got Wireman pills. Oh my goodness. 5.5 pounds of flaked oats? That's like a...
It's like half and half.
Well, that's true. I mean, I guess I'm thinking, yeah. But I'm thinking, why am I having a brain fart that's wheat? Like the wheat malt could be processed into oats or flakes.
It's just like what would be in a dry Irish stout, like oats.
All right. I just always would use like a wheat malt. You know what I mean?
What happened?
He pooped.
Hey-o!
Everybody poops.
The pooper reel. I'm getting something just oddly, really like lemony oil, like the citrus oil from lemon, which I wouldn't expect necessarily from anything that's in it.
No boil hops. And then 2 ounce Amarillo, 30-minute hop stand. And then you dry hop during high Croisen. Amarillo. Is this a Brew -1? Is that a type of hop, I take it? I don't know that one.
Must be, yeah.
So no boil hops, so that's fun.
I just can't help, there's something slightish pink about it, and I don't think it's just...
The color?
Yep.
That's what you were trying to use the
As soon as it started being poured, I was like, it has this like...
Do you think it's the...
No, I thought that at
The
first.
pink sunset that's behind
I thought
us?
that at first, but
that's
I
why
don't
you
know.
held up the paper?
I wonder if the hops, you know, because hops can kind of discolor after a little bit of time.
I'm not... I think I saw what you mean, but I see it more when I hold it up to the sunset, so...
I'm tripping. It's pretty yellow.
Yeah.
It's pretty yellow.
It is
I mean,
different.
it has. I think that
It's-
twanginess that I'm getting is like, I think adjuncts like oats and wheat, especially the flaked version versus malted, it can give kind of like that twang, tartness, almost like borderline. Like, oh, is this a bit soured?
I wonder what the yeast was. London Ale, 3rd repitch. That's interesting. So you hope that it didn't start developing any kind of goofiness flavors. I don't think it's bad. I don't know that I'm getting as much of a wheat character as you sometimes get. I don't know if that's a result of it being the oats instead of being wheat malt. I don't know why it would be.
Oh yeah, because he's calling it a hoppy wheat beer, and this says flaked oats. So
Yeah.
I wonder, whatever.
But it's
Which is those?
does have bitterness, so it does go to show you that you can get bitterness from post-boil hops, which I mean I think
Yeah.
we all know, and I've only recently done one of those, and that is kind of an interesting technique. Lemony, yeah, like there's a little. I don't know why that would come from the yeast, unless it was this 3rd repitch, but Amarillo might have that kind of character, right?
Yeah, there's a bit of pine, other fruits, but really I just get this kind of like tart citrus thing, which just makes my brain go lemon.
I think I know what Scott you're getting at when you've talked about this beer with me. It's not your favorite, it's not bad, but it's not like knocking your socks off. You don't know. It's kind of like somewhat nondescript.
It finished
you know?
really dry. I mean, it finished real dry. So maybe
Either 1.008 or 1.004.
either one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it like further fermented, or if he did 2 batches, we only got one. Either way, I'd say the one thing you could maybe do is try to get it to not go quite as low.
Possibly.
Leave a little body, but I mean,
Wonder
by and
what
far,
the-
it reminds me just kind of like a lot of session-y, pale
Yeah.
session-y IPAs.
Right. And I've had beers like this that I've experimented and made, and I'm kind of so-so on them. And sometimes you can blend this with another beer on tap, and like if you do have a nice hoppy beer that you like, or whatever, and or in the glass, which I was just thinking of how you used to do that so often. Like I was just thinking about that the other day, because I think I was blending a couple of my beers. Anyway, thanks for sending these. They're both clean and no off flavors, and well made. I mean, the Marzen is just kind of like a spot on.
Yeah.
Nailed that. And then this I know was an experiment, and that is part of the fun. It's just experiment. You know what I'm saying? So we might get
See
to
what I'm
the
saying? See what I'm saying?
commercial Oktoberfest flight, which we have 3 16 ounces of those, but that'll be a separate thing. And yeah, we'll keep moving on. Thanks for sending, as always. Cheers to Scott out east.
SOE!